What's up, everybody? It's Fadi from Daffy's Reptiles, and it's Expo time. It's currently 3 a.m. and I'm going to pick up my friends Jen, Derek, and James, and we're going to head to the Toronto Reptile Expo. The plan is to be there when the doors open at 9 a.m. So let's go. How's the show going so far? I mean, you just opened, but...
Just opened?
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I like the way they come in the 2-hour waves.
More than having everyone walking around all the time?
Yeah, I think people come now and be more serious. They want to go and see the people they have, and it's just a nicer flow,
100%.
People have a time limit, and they make good use of it.
Yeah. And then, are you excited for this year? Do you have a lot of nice snakes?
Yeah,
you always have nice snakes,
yeah,
but
we're still breeding. So always busy, always doing stuff. We breed all year round, so it never really ends. And of course, we keep updating the new facility, so always doing something.
Awesome, thank you very much.
I'm glad the shows are back. We get to meet people. And
absolutely, we're all glad the shows are back.
100%, yeah. It's good to see people. Never mind just over social media,
agreed.
But in person. So it's really awesome to see, and then see some people you haven't seen. And I did the last expo, but before that it was over a year and a half. So it's
always nice to talk to other reptile people.
100%. And to get out instead of just
behind social media. No, agreed.
A nice change is always welcome.
Very true. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
The one, the only, Mr. Wicken's Wicked Reptiles. He also does stand up. I don't know if you want to tell us a quick joke. No.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, do you know why you can't hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. There you go.
Mr. Wicken's Wicked Reptiles.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Sweet. So the hidden path.
Yeah.
Is this your guys' first time at a show?
No, actually. So Max created the hidden path. I came in later. This is my second show. We were here last month.
Awesome.
But he was doing shows before COVID as well.
Very cool. And how are you guys finding the shows? Are you enjoying them?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Better than in-store retail?
Yeah, actually, just the amount of people in one day.
More people
last time was really good, yeah.
Awesome. And then what do you guys specialize in? So I'm seeing a lot of bugs on this side.
House plants, terrarium plants, oddities, captive bred insects, and dart frogs, stuff like that.
Do you guys breed the insects in store?
No, we don't, but we have third-party companies that do. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I love your vivariums, by the way.
Thank you. And yeah, Max is, he just went over to look at Tarantula Canada, but he's the guy.
Awesome. Maybe I'll come back
yeah.
and say what's up when he's here.
Yeah.
So everything you have here at the booth is up for adoption?
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Awesome. So...
Got a few snakes here.
Awesome.
And a little tiny animal.
That's adorable. So you guys are predominantly a turtle rescue?
Predominantly, yes. Yeah. So
but you do work with any other species?
Yeah. Within reason, we don't have room for crocodiles or anything like that. So.
For sure. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for all the work.
Thank you.
So look who I ran into as well. Mr. Reptiliatus.
How's it
Dion,
going,
how
guys?
you doing, man? How's everything? Excited for the
man.
show?
I'm excited. You know, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be able to film at the shows.
See people again?
Yeah, it's good. You know, this is an important part of the community, and I mean, yeah, like I said, I just got here, so I'm very excited to be able to walk around and see all the vendors and see all the amazing animals.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
so am I. Now the question is,
Yeah.
are you hoping to pick anything up today?
Oh man, I'm planning on leaving here some fruit flies and springtails. Nothing else. No animals that you would consider pets.
You guys heard him say it. If you see him go home with an animal, you know where to go. I had nothing to do with it.
Come slap my wrist on my channel.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, man.
Hey man, good to finally meet you.
Yeah, you as well. Hey, Jen.
Hey,
What'd you get?
I got a male female pair of viper geckos.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they were already breeding.
No way. Very
Yeah,
cool.
they were going at it earlier. Where did you get that? Monarch.
All right, so we're here at A&A Dragons, and you're A&A Dragons, and you're a past client for them.
Yes,
And
we
you
have 2 of their dragons.
Okay, and you had something to say about their customer service and their.
Best breeders, best customer service. I highly recommend them. They have the most beautiful beardies. Any questions, they stay in contact with you. Absolutely amazing people.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Would you mind showing us a few of what you got?
Sure.
So is there like different morphs?
Yes, they are. So we have some from the orange line.
Awesome. Very nice.
Some from the yellow line.
Very cool.
And I can show you some zeros. A zero.
Is this not also a yellow line?
These are from head wiggets.
Het Witblitz.
Yes.
Oh, show that name right there because I'm not going to be able to say that. That's very cool. Okay.
So just some of the reds and oranges we're working on.
Beautiful.
And these are head zeros and some zeros.
So that would be that one right there.
This one is a
A zero.
Yep.
Very nice.
And these are just head zeros, 6% head zeros.
Awesome.
And these are some hypotrans danners, leatherbacks.
Leatherbox.
Yes.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
How's the show going so far?
So far, so good.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of sold on the table already. That's always good news.
Exactly.
Awesome. So I have a quick question for you about the diets, the leaping lychee diets that you carry.
Yeah.
What do you recommend for a crested gecko?
So crested gecko is the Racco risotto. I'm actually sold out of it right now.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can't even see it here. if you
Never
want.
mind then. Awesome.
Oh,
And then-
actually, it's this one right here.
Okay. Oh, perfect. So this is the ones you recommend for crested geckos?
Yes.
And then so they are individual diets. So there's one for gargoyles, there's one for lychees, there's one for crested geckos.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Exactly. They're
Very cool.
specially formulated specifically for each species. So with the Chihuahua brand is higher in calcium because of the calcium that they need to produce their eggs. For the Leachianus is higher in protein because they need that in their diet.
Awesome. Okay, and then like, what about the Reptile Edge? What are you mostly working with?
I mostly work with Leachianus.
Mostly with Leachianus.
Yes.
Okay. But you do a little bit of crested geckos?
I do all New Caledonian species.
All New Caledonian
but I
species.
specialize in Leachianus. I've had them for about 15 years now, so I keep on producing them.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite locale?
Well, it's not really a locale, but Bros would be my pure locale favorite. But my favorite line is my secret sauce line, which is a super high pink, but you can't see it in that baby.
Okay, I already lost my
Are you guys breeding all of these spiders that you're bringing in?
So we do a combination of breeding and exporting, and we do breeding loans with other people across Canada. And
Across
across
the
the
world.
world. So we import from all over the world. We do lots of our own breeding, and we also do breeding partnerships with lots of other people as well.
Awesome. And do you guys usually attend the shows?
Almost always. Yeah.
Can you each show me your favorite species that you have on the table?
So this is the green bottle blue tarantula. It's really hard to pick a favorite. This is probably my favorite of the bigger ones that are on the table. But I mean, there's almost 1,000 different species of tarantula known to science right now, so it's really hard to pick one favorite. But these guys are fantastic. They have beautiful colors. This one isn't showing it right now, but they will web up everything and make it look like Halloween's going on 24/7, which is super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're not a super shy spider as well, so you know, if you're looking for something that you'll get to see fairly often, this is also a good one.
All right, it's one of the few ones that is actually out right now.
Yeah.
Awesome, very cool. And then
My favorite is the Brachypelma boemi.
I knew you were going to go with that.
Yeah, it's a redhead thing.
I know.
It's a redhead thing.
I can't
what's it
blame
called?
you.
Brachypelma?
Brachypelma boemi. Here, I'll put the.
Yes.
I mean, this is species. I mean, this little guy is still growing into his colors, but it's a nice big spider. They have bright red legs, bright red carapace, very docile, very easy to care for, and they live forever.
Awesome.
But
Forever,
yeah,
like, what's the lifespan on them?
females can live up to 35 years.
Wow, okay, very long time. Okay, I lied. One more question for you both. What do you tell people that say spiders are icky and disgusting?
I can fix that.
I like that answer. Okay.
I've had people come to me saying I'm an arachnophobic person, but I'm curious. I'd like to know more, and I'm like, that's the best attitude. I can totally help you. You know, if that's your attitude, I can work with you. But if you have no interest in learning more, then there ain't really much
Lost
I
hope.
can do.
No, agreed.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you both very, very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, have fun.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm here with Reptile Kingdom Canada. They have an incredible booth, by the way. Can you tell us a little bit of what you guys have and what you guys work with?
Perfect, yeah. So we actually work with a whole lot of different species. I primarily work with invertebrates and like the reptiles. We also have a whole lot of like caimans, you know, bigger snakes. We work with the OSPCA as well, so we do a lot of like seizures and like rescues.
Awesome.
But on the table right now, it's mostly invertebrates, a couple of crested geckos that we bred in-house, leopard geckos, and a bunch of snakes as well.
Awesome. Do you also breed the snakes and the inverts in-house?
I breed the inverts 100%. The crested geckos we do, the leopard geckos we're working on. We have a breeding pair of marble geckos there as well. We just kind of have a whole lot of stuff going on right now, so we figured might as well just sell those.
Awesome.
But the snakes, we've been working on getting to breeding snakes as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you breed all of these spiders yourself then?
Not all of them. Most of them we've gotten, but like a lot of the curly hairs are ones that we have bred inside of the shop.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much then.
Of course, yeah.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. It's a struggle to find you guys not busy.
It's been a busy show. It's been a busy show. Can't complain so
very
far
good.
though. Can't complain.
No, that's good. What do you guys got? You guys doing
We got a
spec
whole
show?
menagerie of stuff. We got bioactivity here with the springtails.
Bioactivity.
Standard just dart frog food, whatever, small day geckos, some fruit flies,
Awesome.
an assortment of margravias and different climbing plants.
Which I'm in love with.
They're a great pickup.
Oh,
Great
they
pickup.
definitely are.
Up here we got the parents to all the baby hognoses down there.
Very cool. Yeah, I saw the video you posted a few days ago what you're going to be bringing, and some nice, I mean, obviously seeing them in person is always nicer, but some nice snakes, man.
Thanks. And then we got the hognoses as well, or the fat tails as well as the hognoses
Very, very cool.
on sale for the show.
Oh, yeah, there's a sale price on them too and everything.
Yep. And then over here we got our selection of more rare plants, lots of orchids, some standard stuff too, like the Monstera danceni. There's some of the Winlandii over there. There's a bunch of different stuff.
Very cool stuff. And then you have the tree frogs as well.
Yes, yep, the big-eyed tree frogs, the big-eyed boys as I refer to them.
Feel?
And ready to go.
Very cool. I know it's your second time doing the show. How are you finding it?
Good, different. I did vend one show on my own in Calgary before the whole shenanigans of the pandemic started, but
Absolutely.
this show's been better than the first one, so that's nice.
Like today was better than the one a couple of weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good to hear. Okay,
Yeah.
so I didn't miss out on much missing the first one.
No. No,
That's
you're
awesome.
good.
That's good to hear. Okay, and then so for future shows, is it gonna keep being African fat tails and hognoses, or do you guys have future different species that you want to bring in?
We do have other stuff that'll be on the way. I have the Tachydramus smaragdinus, the green grass lizards that might be sold before they get here, but they will be for sale.
On the wait list. On the wait list.
Which name on Instagram? Okay, perfect. Oh, you got the tickets.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, those will be here. We do have Reptilarius eggs in the incubator. There's, what else do we have? There's another species of the chameleon geckos that'll be here. There's some stuff in the works.
Very cool. Very
hopefully
cool.
the Euromastics breed. That would be great.
That would be awesome. And the chameleon geckos you guys have are Velarde?
Yes.
So are you working on the agricolae or?
We actually don't have agricolae. These are the Velarde, and we also have the Occidentalis. So.
Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, man. Good luck.
Not a problem. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. Mr. Vivarium, how are you?
Doing pretty good. It's been a good show so far.
Yeah? Yeah, you enjoying the show?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. And I know we're at Jungle Vault's booth and they don't have any carnivorous plants, but me and you have spoken before about carnivorous plants.
Oh,
so I'm gonna ask you a few questions on that.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Is it possible to do carnivorous plants outside in the weather we have here in Canada?
100%.
100% doable.
Yeah, growing at home. I know of a guy in Quebec growing a ton of Venus flytraps outside. No, my one buddy out in Niagara has a whole yard full of Sarracenia. He's got sundews. He's got Venus flytraps. Several hardy orchid species, all living it up out there.
Very cool. And now, do you work with any reptile species, or is it just plants?
Oh yeah, so I'm actually launching my wildlife outreach business this year. So I haven't been much on the channel recently with setups and everything, but that's because I'm kind of getting everything together with a huge renovation I'm doing. But I've got tegus, iguanas, tortoises. I keep a few different geckos and different snake species currently, as well as arachnids.
Awesome. Now I also did see you target training your tegu.
Oh yeah.
How's that going?
It's awesome. Highly recommend it. Like, you can target train almost any reptile basically. It just takes patience and a little know-how with what species you're working with, but Tegu picked up on it within a single session, and now I can use it to move her around wherever she wants, and it's awesome.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, man. It was nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Awesome. Are you ever concerned about B-Sal?
Yeah, of course.
And then how do you, or like what mitigation tactics do you take to like remove the risk of having B-Sal?
Well, I don't. I only import the salamanders that the Canadian government says are low risk, and I import them from the States. So, I mean, we're not biologically any different from the States. You drive over to New York, it's the same as here.
100%.
So, these are all native American salamanders.
And so low concern means low concern of them having or importing B-Sal in?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And now you personally, do you believe that B-Sal is as big as they make it out to seem?
I don't think we know. And I actually think that the Canadian government is right to block high-risk species from being imported.
Absolutely.
We don't want to risk it. Chytrid wreaked havoc on frog populations all over the world. And so the idea that having a pet animal justifies that kind of risk to salamanders or any animal any wild population is not. It's not worth it. So the Canadian government got it exactly right. We don't import high-risk species unless there's a really good reason, but we import low-risk species because, you know, people still love salamanders. They love to interact with them, to have them in their houses, and it just raises their profile. People appreciate them,
and they're great pets.
And they are phenomenal pets. So the fact that Canadian government appreciates that we love them and has said these ones are low risk, we're happy for you to import them, I think it's great. I think they got it exactly right.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay guys, I'm just here at a Port Credit Pets booth, and I ran into my good friend Darius here from KB Reptiles.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
How you doing, bro?
Good, man. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. You enjoying the show?
Absolutely, man. I love these shows. It's great to see everybody again. And Canada shows just opened last 2 months, so finally, so it's good to see familiar faces. It's good to see all the crowd, all the animals. Love doing these things.
Absolutely, man. I agree with you. It's great to meet and to talk to all these people as well.
Absolutely.
Why are you jumping back and forth between the two booths?
So you know what? I've been very lucky this year. COVID was a hard time for everybody. During this time, Carrie and I rediscovered a little bit what we wanted to do. Talked to Grant over here at Fort Credit Pets, and he actually hired us both on. Awesome. So I'll make sure you guys check it out.
Fort Credit Pets.
We're also very blessed to still be doing all the KB reptile stuff. So we got our good friends Jason Marshall and Christian from Surreal Serpents over there, taking care of the booth, manning everything. They got their own animals. So we're running back and forth, checking it all out. I love fast pace. I love to go crazy. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's awesome, man. And we'll take you to the KB Reptiles booth right now to show you guys what they got.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, really quickly before we do that.
Yep.
Reptichip commercial.
You know what, guys? Do not forget, in Canada, if you need your cocoa, Reptichip. Hold on.
Oh,
that's it right there.
Reptichip.
Make sure you guys know how to get in touch with me. kbreptiles24gmail.com, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We're still around. Make sure you come and see me. Let's go see the booth.
Get your Reptichip. Let's go see the booth.
Let's go see.
Awesome. So we're now here at the KB Reptiles booth. You want to show us some of what you guys going on?
Hey guys, let's go take a look at some of the animals over here. Like I said back there, Jason Marshall Exotics, Christian Surreal Serpents. They have all their animals here too, so we got some variety. Let's take a look.
Awesome.
So you guys know I love my G-stripe stuff, so everything I have over here almost has G-stripe in it, including some blue-eyed Lucy's that are 100% head G-stripe, pastel leopard, 100% G-stripe. I got some pastel blackhead that's possible G-stripe. I love it. I'm trying to work with a couple of different things, but still trying to keep my bases very strong, right?
Awesome.
Then we jump over and I got the boys. I got Christian actually working over here with some Blitz stuff. So I don't have any Blitz stuff, but if you want some Blitz, make sure you talk to Christian's Real Serpents. Just tell him to make sure he sells more of my animals. And then I got Jason over here. Jason's doing some stuff with Hypo, Clown. So you're gonna see, loves to put the jeans, right? He's layered fire, pastel, pinstripe, OD, perfect. Some butterhead clowns. I mean, beautiful. We're trying to touch a little bit of everything over here, guys. So if you're in Canada and you're coming to the shows, check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
And make sure you hit up our boy here, right? Everybody's trying to help each other, support each other. I love it. I miss you guys. Thank you very much.
Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming on, man.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you. Hello, Mike. We're here with Mike from Understory Enterprises, and we're gonna ask a few questions. Why do you think dart frogs have become so popular over the past 10 years in the hobby?
I think finally the misconception that they're difficult to care for is being dismantled slowly but surely. Also, a lot of preconceived notions on their toxicity and the danger of having them. And you know, I think the biggest fear for most people is how do I feed these things? I think a huge benefit for dart frogs is that you can buy fruit fly culture, you can manage your own cultures, you don't have to order crickets every week. And I think once people get into that cycle, it makes it so much easier to really get into dart frogs. Absolutely. And typically it's like people have one and then it's like, well, I've got room for another tank. But there's people that get really into one species, so they want like all the morphs of that species, like, you know, Fantastica, so they'll have like a tank for Monte Cristos, a tank for True Nominals. Yeah, just, you know, there's a lot of elements to it, and especially in the variability of each individual frog too. So like people go for like patterns or colors or, you know, whatever the case is. They're little works of art, so you get living artwork in your living room.
That's the best way to put it, little works of art. Agreed.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Okay, and let me ask you one more question.
Of course.
What do you think is the most underappreciated species?
Oh,
from the ones
easy.
you have?
That is the easiest
Easy,
question.
okay.
Yeah, easy. These guys, let me find one that doesn't have paint next to it. That would be this guy, Ranidameus syrensis. This is a Patchatea yellow. These frogs were imported in 2018, but for some reason they're just not loved. They're an inexpensive frog. They're very fun, really cool behaviors. The males have a wonderful call, and they are sinfully prolific as frogs. So they will go anywhere, anytime you will have eggs.
Awesome. Okay, and then what's your favorite species?
Honestly, my favorite is this guy right here.
Yes!
Vanzolini. Yeah.
Yes, that's also one of my favorites. I love them so much.
Stunning frogs. Something about the polka dots with the blue legs.
And the personality too.
Oh yeah, they have such cool behavior.
Always out, always.
Awesome frog, yeah.
I agree.
Awesome
Thank you
frog.
for siding with me on this
Yeah,
one.
no problem.
Awesome.
Of course. That was an easy one.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
pleasure.
appreciate answering your questions.
All right.
Hey Keith, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're here with ReptilesRus. What are the species you mostly focus on?
We focus on Leachianus, crested geckos, Chihuahua geckos, some of the smaller desert species like binos, prickly geckos. Yeah, we have chameleons. That's pretty much what we focus on mostly.
Awesome. Okay, so I just found these at your booth. Can you tell us a little bit about them? They look a lot like morning geckos. Are they the same thing?
They're very similar, except these are a desert species instead of a forest type species. These are tropical, like the morning gecko. They're parthenogenic, just the same as the morning gecko, so they don't really need a mate. They produce eggs. They're very prolific. You know, difference is they need more of like a desert setting, whereas the morning gecko needs a tropical setting.
Awesome. And then what do you use for substrate for them? Is it like a sandy?
We use a sand mixture for these. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And then so basking spot or heat pad?
Oh, I'm always for basking spots with heat lamps and UVB.
Okay. Awesome. And they're called. These are
the binos geckos, otherwise people call them prickly geckos. You kind of got little prickly back, right? Like the scales are prickly.
I see that now. They're not same as the Spherodactylus, correct?
No.
No. Okay. They look very similar. Very cool. Well, thank you once again.
Hey, no problem.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about CANHERP and what you guys do?
So CANHERP is basically an organization to help protect our specialty pets, as we call them, whether or not it's reptiles, amphibians, even birds and fish. They all fall under that. And there are opposing organizations that are trying to ban these. So we are trying to basically get together as a hobby and help protect them. And with that, donations and stuff to help like retain lawyers and basically just fight the big fight.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And thank you guys for everything you're doing.
Thank you.
More stuff to make, more animals to buy.
Yes, sir. So I didn't find what I was looking for at the expo, but I ended up picking up some mountain horned dragons from Tails and Scales. Got 3 little guys. Okay. Next. Jen, what did you get?
I got a male-female pair of viper geckos that were actually breeding like earlier today. A male lily white and a female lily white, and this giant tarantula because, well,
Because he's very cool. Look at the hair on him.
yeah, he will throw those at you, and apparently it's very painful. So
That's
don't piss
awesome.
him off.
By the way, guys, that's her Instagram. Go give her a follow. Derek, what you get?
Breeding pair of captive bred marble geckos.
Beautiful.
Male, female. Figured it'd be a fun little project at home. I get some handleable babies. And
You see the
then
next one in there, but bring him
Yeah.
up for us.
Green Baron's Racer. This guy right here. Who has been relatively derpy so far. Cool snake though, his nose moves individually from his body, kind of like a finger. So it's fun to watch him. He's been super curious, so should be a fun addition.
All right, everybody, we are heading home. Woo, woo, woo. We made it. We came in the dark. We leave in the dark.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the video here now. Just got home. I need to set the mountain horn dragons up. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.